What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Dima Pimp Music. Yeah, y'all know, man, I had to get my P on, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm the simping, shout out to the pimping. And there's one rapper from the Houston, Texas area by the name of Sauce Walka, who was supposed to be a player pimping in these streets. Now stop the show. I believe there are debates, in the pimp community if Sauce Walka is really the pimping or if he's not. I'm not sure. I'm not a P myself, and like I said, I'd be tricking. So I really don't know what his legitimacy is to the pimp crown. But we do know that he has talked about that in some of his lyrics and some of his music. He's also talked about his preference for white women. He don't really deal with black women like that. He only deals really with the white chicks. And he said, like, with black chicks, he'll booty clapping sounds. He'll screw them, but you're not gonna get nothing else from him outside of that. Now, Sauce Walka is also known for the money that he accumulates on OnlyFans. And you see, he's been dealing with a few women on there. Booty clapping sounds. He's been making some porn tapes. I've never seen them. But one of the ladies that he's been dealing with is a chick by the name of Bambi. And according to sources, Bambi worked in real hard and she brought in over $2 million from her OnlyFans profiles, right? And so what he did was, drum roll please. Yeah, he basically rewarded her with a baby. Oh hell no! Okay, with the baby. That's what he did. He gave her a baby, and this is what you're seeing right now. And like I said, he's really happy. She's making $2 million a year from a cell phone, and so he's out there, with the girl. And he even said it like this: "Stay music." Somebody said this, right? "I'm sorry, Sauce, but you shouldn't have got with that girl pregnant. Should have gotten with a female godsucker, going instead of selling herself child. Grown to grow up knowing that." And Sauce Walka replies, "Stay music. This girl makes $2 million a year easy from your cell phone. What is more going on for your child's future than the guaranteed millions forever?" I think there's two things we can learn from this. And I know people don't agree with the pimp lifestyle. Some guys hate pimps or hate drug dealers. I don't. I actually have friends and people like that in my family who are in those professions. They know how I feel about it, and we don't never talk about it. People do what they want to do. But it's something to be learned from each and every individual. And I would say one thing is this whole idea that, that only black men or black women fall for the Pookie and Ray Ray archetypes. I think that's false. I think what you get in the white race is what you can get in the black race in certain instances. And if you look at Bambi, she looks like a chick that's white, but she deals with black men. Like, she's built like a black lady. She kind of has that kind of flair. So it's obvious that, she's going to be dealing with a dude like him. All right. And I think that what we find is a lot of times a lot of black men don't want to deal with black women, like Sauce Walka said he don't deal with them. And then you go and deal with a white woman that, resembles a stereotypical black woman, and those things tend to be the same. So who, kind of like wherever you go, there you are, right? You're gonna date at the same level or same qualities that you would in any community. That's the minor thing. The major thing, though, is that one thing that pimps do that regular guys don't. They make women prove themselves. And like I said, I don't know if Sauce Walka is really a legitimate guy in the pimp community. I don't know. I think that he's probably not for certain guys who are really in the game. But one thing that you got to understand is that they make women prove themselves. That's one thing that black men don't do normally. Drug dealers, tricks. YouTubers like me, tricks. Lawyers, doctors, tricks. What we do is we just, okay, while I'm on, let me give y'all my money. You ain't got to do nothing. Whereas pimps, they make women prove their value to them in order to be in their organizations. I know that people don't like this conversation. I get it. I'm not advocating it, but I'm just giving you what I've seen from my interactions with, certain pimps I've interviewed, or people that I've met in real life, and my family that have been involved in stuff. You just can't choose up on a pimp without doing something. And a lot of times we allow women into things that they have not worked for, so they can't appreciate it. She got his baby after she made $2 million a year, and probably gave him all that $2 million. So she feels like, damn, like, well, I gotta do something for this man. Like, I earned this baby. Whereas some NBA athlete would have just gave her a baby for nothing, and she wouldn't have, even respected it. And that's the difference. Pimps make women, if they're gonna deal with them, they gotta compete. They may holler at them, try to talk to them, but if they gonna be a part of what they got going on, they have to do something. And I think that's kind of foreign for us as men. We're always taught that we should be the ones competing for them, giving them everything. And you realize that once you do it, they don't appreciate it. They don't. Black men have to make women do something for the commitment in relationships. And even if you're not the pimping, you can take that ideology out and say, hey, if you want to deal with me, X, Y, and Z has to be done first before I give you my time. And you'd be surprised how many women will actually do it. Like, you just can't give them your time because they're pretty. Or you just can't give them your time because they have a big butt, because they didn't do anything for you in the beginning. You might smash, but I mean, what is that? And that's another thing too. Some pimps have a lot of discipline. They can go without having sex with a female, whereas most guys can't. That's the difference between the pimpins and the simping. The pimping can get like, okay, well, yeah, you earned me to actually have sex with you. So, okay, let's do it. But after you have done X, Y, and Z. I know we don't agree with it, but that's something that I think that's valuable, because women make you compete for them. If you think about it, women make men compete for what they have. And a lot of times, a lot of guys think it's smoke mirrors behind the screen. But women make men prove themselves. Usually, for the long-term things. Hey, you're going to marry me. You're going to buy me a house. You're going to pay my, if you're an African, you're going to pay my bride price. You have to do something to be with them. But what is it that they have to do to be with you? Nothing. So why are they there? And I think this is the one thing that the pimp community gets right that we don't. And that's why a lot of times we wonder, like, how do these guys have, these women at the same time and all that? And I get it, but it's about standards. Like, you can't deal with me for free. Don't talk to me unless you pay me $5,000 or leave. You'd be surprised how many chicks, like, if you were really worth their time, they would do it. I think. I'm not saying that you should do it, but it's something that they got to do. My dad used to always tell me, make her do something for you. Even if it's little, even if it's cleaning, washing dishes, make her do something for you outside of sex. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.